have been in the indoor hospitality industry for now since 2015, I've taken that skill set and I'm correlating that to the outdoor hospitality industry, which is RV parks. Own or finance their property or subject to it if the circumstances are right. There has been residential real estate that has sold for income approach, but it's very rare, right? But with commercial real estate, it's different. You have a super important to have a very unique product. So I didn't have to get any bank involved. I didn't have to use my credit. I didn't have to use my credentials. I didn't have to go to the bank and say, hey, what do you need from me? Nothing. Bro, if you guys haven't been and you live in Orlando, come to Mikado's. Food is amazing. My God, I don't ever eat out. I'm very rarely, mostly eat at home. I mostly eat at home and golly, go out every once in a while. This place right around the corner from my house. I got me an arepa with eggs, tomato, cheese, and some onion. Woohoo! So the question you asked me was, what got me into RV park investing?
Make sure the mic is like almost like towards like your on the collar. Yeah. Okay, good. All right.
So the reason why I got into RV park investing is because I've been in the hospitality space since 2015, right? Yeah. Airbnb, have you ever heard of Airbnb?
Yeah.
Okay, so I own an Airbnb portfolio and I've been doing indoor hospitality through Airbnb, right? Using their marketplace to showcase my properties, right? And to get customers. Okay. Well, I've gotten to a point in my investing career to where I'm tapped out on the single family home side. So everything that you've been seeing me walk through with you, everything that you've been filming with me, those are all single family homes. And the challenge there is doing single family as a real estate investor, it's only so scalable, right? And what I'm looking for in my portfolio is density and efficiency, right? So I want density to meaning like I want a lot of units in one spot versus having one single family in Orlando, one in Tampa, one in Melbourne, one in Palm Coast. Like they're so far spread out, right? And then I also want to invest more efficiently versus me invest into one single family here, one single family there, one single family there, right?
Yes.
So being that I have been in the indoor hospitality industry for now since 2015, I've taken that skill set and I'm correlating that to the outdoor hospitality industry, which is RV parks. So I understand how important it is to have uniqueness in the product that you deliver to the consumer, right? So for instance, yeah, there's a lot of RV parks out there, but what separates you from the other RV parks? Same thing with Airbnbs, right? There's a lot of Airbnbs out there, but what separates you from the other Airbnbs? So when you're in this type of industry and this type of market, it's super important you have a very unique product. That way you can deliver something special to that consumer, right? So the RV park that I'm taking down is 54 sites. So I only buy value add creative finance RV parks. And what that means is I don't use banks when I acquire my real estate. Years and years ago, I used to use banks. I used to have the broken mindset of using banks. Remember I told you that? We've had this conversation.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna repeat it because it's probably still a little bit gibberish for you. So basically what I do is I go out there and I find what we call tired landlords. And these individuals have been running their business day to day, typically, and they might have a property manager and they're ready to exit the business. And those are the individuals I go after because these are individuals they're wanting to get out of the business. So this park that I acquired is $2.6 million. And the landlord, the owner, operator, and developer, he developed the park. He's ready to exit the business and move on to his next business venture, right? And so the park that I'm buying is $2.6 million, but I'm buying it creative finance. And so what does that mean? He's gonna hold a portion of the note back at $1,084,000. I'm going to subject to the underlying loan of I'm going to subject to the underlying loan of $316,000. That $316,000 is staying in place. We're not going to pay that off or anything. It's at 2.75 interest rate. The $1,084,000 that he's holding, right, the note for, I'm going to make him payments on the $1,084,000 every single month. We're actually doing interest only for 7 years, and then I'm going to balloon them out, right? Meaning I'm going to pay the whole entire amount of $1,084,000 in 7 years. The additional money is going to be the down payment money that we're given to the seller, right? So I didn't have to get any bank involved. I didn't have to use my credit. I didn't have to use my credentials. I didn't have to go to the bank and say, hey, what do you need from me?